Are you looking for the best Bluetooth speakers for bass? In this video, we will find some of the 7 best Bluetooth speakers for bass on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, JBL PartyBox 310. The JBL PartyBox 310 is the best Bluetooth speaker for bass we've tested. It's a solid party speaker with an extended low bass right out of the box, so you feel plenty of thump and rumble in the mix. Its bass boost feature gives you more control over its output, so you can add even more punch if you like, or use its graphic EQ to switch up its performance across the range. Its versatile performance makes it a great pick for listening to many different music genres. But if you love bass-heavy sounds like EDM and hip-hop, you're in luck. Crank up the speaker to enjoy a deep rumble you can feel through the floor. Since it's designed for parties, this speaker has many cool features. Its circular RGB lights are customizable, meaning you can choose between different color schemes based on your aesthetic. Also, you have microphone and guitar inputs for your next jam session, as well as karaoke settings in the app, in case you want to host a sing-along at your next event. Its large design isn't ideal for everyone, though, since it takes up a lot of space in your room. It's still portable, thanks to the built-in handle and wheels that let you roll it from place to place. The JBL PartyBox 310 is a large battery-powered speaker with circular RGB lights. It has a slightly boomy sound profile suitable for a variety of music. It has a bass boost feature to add even more thump and punch, and you can customize its sound to your liking using the graphic EQ in its companion app. It's suitable for musicians as it has a mic and guitar input alongside bass, treble, and echo controls for the mic. It can get very loud, although there's a bit of compression at max volume. That said, it's a bit large and bulky. Still, if you're looking for a powerful speaker for your next gig, it's a suitable choice. The JBL PartyBox 310 is good for music. It has a slightly boomy sound profile that you can add even more bass to using its bass boost feature. It can also play stereo content, and it can get really loud, although there are slight compression artifacts at max volume. You can also customize its sound to your liking using the graphic EQ featured in its companion app. Pros of JBL PartyBox 310 can get very loud. Bass boost feature. Number 2. Sony SRS-XG500. If you're looking for a more affordable alternative to the JBL PartyBox 310, check out the Sony SRS-XG500. It's another great option for bass lovers, with plenty of punch and rumble in the mix right out of the box. Its customization tools let you add even more boom to the mix, thanks to the graphic EQ available in its companion app. There's even a preset called Mega Bass that lets you feel the floor shake with EDM and other bass-focused genres. It's also a smaller, more portable alternative to the JBL. It offers a boombox-style design with a built-in handle to take it with you from one room to the next. There are even customizable RGB lights on the sides, which you can turn on and off depending on your mood, and microphone and guitar inputs for your next music session. However, given its smaller size, it's not much of a surprise that the speaker brings less low bass than the JBL, and it doesn't get quite as loud. It's still more than suitable for most uses, though. The Sony SRS-XG500 is a well-built portable speaker with an IP66 rating for dust and water resistance, so you can take it outdoors with you without needing to worry about it getting a bit wet. It can get quite loud, making it suitable to use at parties, and even has a few party features, including a mic guitar input and customizable RGB lights around its passive radiators. With its Clear Audio Plus and Mega Bass features enabled, it offers a somewhat boomy sound, though it struggles to reproduce the deep thump and rumble and low bass that fans of bass-heavy music tend to enjoy. Thankfully, its companion app features a graphic EQ and presets you can use to customize its sound to your liking. Unfortunately, there's some compression at max volume, so your audio doesn't sound as clear at louder volumes. The Sony SRS-XG500 is passable for videos and movies. With its Clear Audio Plus and Mega Bass features enabled, it has a produce low bass, so you can't feel the deep thump and rumble in action-packed scenes. Also, while it can get pretty loud, there's some compression at max volume, so your audio doesn't sound as clean during louder listening sessions. That said, it has low latency with iOS and Android devices, making it suitable for watching videos and movies. though some apps compensate for latency differently, and your experience may vary. Pros of Sony SRS-XG500 can get. Number 3. Monster Rockin Roller 270X. Another bass-friendly option at an even more affordable price is the Monster Rockin Roller 270X. It's also a party speaker, so you'll find lots of neat add-ons to make your next event fun for everyone. Microphone and guitar inputs let you become your own musician, and there's even a bottle opener built into the speaker itself. You can't customize its lights like our top picks, but LED lights next to the controls make it easy to spot the buttons in a dark and crowded room. This speaker doesn't reproduce quite as much low bass as the Sony SRS-XG500, but it still does a pretty good job for its price. Voices and instruments are clear in the mix, with a little extra sparkle in the treble to bring higher-pitched sounds to life. There's some extra punch in the high bass, which is great for bringing excitement to bass-heavy tunes. It's not as customizable as our top picks, but you still have bass and treble controls, which you can access through the app or the physical controls on the speaker itself, depending on your preferences. The Monster Rockin Roller 270X is a party speaker fully equipped with an external microphone for karaoke lovers and a built-in bottle opener to enjoy drinks with friends. It also has radio capabilities and even features a Qi wireless charging pad to charge your Qi-compatible devices like your smartphone or earbud case. Despite its bulky design, it has a telescopic handle and wheels that make it easy to wheel it around from one party to the next. It's also rated IPX4 for water resistance, meaning it's certified to withstand small splashes of water, so you don't need to worry about it getting a bit wet from some light rain when bringing it outdoors with you. The Monster Rockin Roller 270X is alright for music. With its default settings enabled, it packs a punchy, boomy bass. That said, you can't feel the deep thump and rumble typically present in bass-heavy music. There's also some unevenness in the mid and treble ranges that causes vocals and lead instruments to sound alternately honky and muddy at times. However, this isn't very noticeable to more casual listeners, and there are EQ presets and bass and treble adjustments you can use to customize its sound to your liking. It also gets pretty loud, though there's some compression present at max volume that affects the quality of your audio at louder volume levels. Pros of Monster Rockin Roller 270X: bass treble adjustments and EQ presets. Gets loud. Number 4. Anker Soundcore Motion Boom. The Anker Soundcore Motion Boom is a small but mighty speaker that can produce quite an extended low bass for its portable size. It's a more affordable alternative to the Monster Rockin Roller 270X, and while it doesn't have any microphone or guitar inputs for your next party, it may prove to be a better value if you don't plan to use those features in the first place. For its price, it brings a solid amount of bass, ensuring that you feel the punch in bass-heavy tracks. Other instruments remain clear in the mix, too, and the bass doesn't overwhelm them, so you enjoy a clear and accurate reproduction of your favorite tracks. If you want a different sound, there are a lot of customization tools on hand. There's a bass button right on the speaker itself, which you can use to activate the bass up feature that adds more punch in the bass to your tunes. Also, you find a graphic EQ and other presets through the speaker's companion app, which lets you switch up its sound across the whole range. It's smaller and lighter than the top picks and bring it outside. Overall, it's a versatile pick that brings the boom in the bass. The Anker Soundcore Motion Boom is a decently built portable Bluetooth speaker with a built-in carrying handle. It can get pretty loud. With its bass up feature enabled, the Motion Boom has a balanced mid-range that ensures vocals and lead instruments sound present in the mix, though they can also sound a bit dark. Unfortunately, it struggles to reproduce the deep thump and rumble and low bass that's typically present in bass-heavy music, like hip-hop or EDM. That said, there's a graphic EQ and presets you can use to tweak its sound to your liking. The Anker Soundcore Motion Boom is adequate for music. When placed horizontally and with its bass up feature enabled, it has a balanced mid-range, so vocals and lead instruments sound present in the mix, though they can also sound a bit dull and veiled. That said, it struggles to reproduce low bass, so you can't feel the thump and rumble in bass-heavy music like EDM. Unfortunately, there's a graphic core directivity, so its soundstage may be perceived as narrow and directional. Pros of Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Graphic Ec and Presets. Gets Number 5. Denon Home 350. Home speakers are a great option if you only plan to use your speaker within the walls of your home. Many offer built-in voice assistant support for hands-free control, as well as sleek and stylish designs to match your decor. The Denon Home 350 is the best for bass that we've tested. You can use this large speaker on its own or as part of your home theater setup, with a compatible Denon soundbar, and it brings out all the thump and rumble in your favorite movies and music. Plus, you can adjust the bass levels through its companion app to add even more punch to the overall sound. Thanks to built-in Alexa support, you can control this speaker's functions using only your voice. Whether you're close to the device or further away, it has no trouble picking up your commands, and it does well in noisier environments. Plus, the microphone mute button gives you the option of privacy when you want it. You can even link it with other compatible Denon speakers in its app, meaning you can spread sound throughout multiple rooms of your home. When it comes to home speakers, this device packs a punch. The Denon Home 350 is a wired speaker designed for home use. You can add it to your Denon DHTS 716H soundbar and Denon DSWH1 subwoofer if you want to create a 5.1 home theater setup. If you want to use it as a standalone speaker, it has a slightly boomy sound profile that you can tweak using its companion app's bass and treble sliders. It also gets pretty loud and offers fantastic voice assistant support with Alexa built-in. That said, it has extremely high Bluetooth latency on iOS and Android, which makes streaming videos a frustrating experience. The Denon Home 350 is good for music. It has a slightly boomy sound profile that's well suited for most audio genres. If you prefer a different sound, there are bass and treble sliders available in the companion app. However, while it can play stereo content, its soundstage isn't very wide, so it won't sound very immersive. It can also get pretty loud, but there are some compression artifacts at max volume. Pros of Denon Home 350 bass and treble sliders available. Can get very loud. Number 6. Sonos Move. While most of the picks on our list are designed as party speakers, some other options on the market offer a solid bass performance in a more versatile build. The Sonos Move is the best we've tested, and it's a smart speaker that's designed to be used both in and out of the home. With a sleek design, it blends right in with your home decor. Plus, the built-in handle makes it easy to bring it with you if you want to listen in your backyard. There's even an IP56 rating for dust and water resistance to keep it safe against the elements. This speaker's sound quality makes it suitable for listening to different audio content. Bass lovers will appreciate the deep thump and rumble in the bass especially. Bass-heavy genres like EDM and hip-hop reproduce with plenty of thump and rumble, and the bass adjustment feature lets you add more or less punch to the mix. Since it's a bit smaller than the JBL PartyBox 310, this speaker naturally brings a little less low bass to the mix, but you aren't likely to notice unless you're an astute audiophile. If PartySpeak is a portable Bluetooth speaker with built-in voice assistant support, it's designed to bring your favorite tunes on the go, with a built-in handle for easy transport and an IP56 rating for dust and water resistance. Wherever you go, its Play room correction feature automatically adjusts its output to make the most of your space's acoustics. When you're done for the day, its wireless charging base makes it easy to reset for your next listening session. Plus, you can connect it with other speakers in your Sonos ecosystem, like the Sonos 5 or the Sonos Roam, to spread sound throughout your home. The Sonos Move is good for outdoor use. It's a really portable speaker with a built-in handle to transport it wherever you go. With an IP56 rating for dust and water resistance, it's certified for protection against direct contact with water for up to 3 minutes and dust for around 2 to 8 hours, meaning you can bring it to the pool or the lake with ease. It lasts for a little over 10 hours off of a solid build quality. Great wireless connectivity options. One hand carry. Good